So let's talk about the difference between things like consulting or being an interim something, an interim exec. So it's probably the most common question is what's the difference between all of these models? And so when I think about being a consultant, that's often for short-term engagements or project-based engagements. That is usually either at an hourly rate or has a particular objective and deliverable. Whereas being an interim executive is really holding the line on that that position and waiting until they can hire the next person, right? So when I think about fractional work, it's more of a longer term engagement. I find the average tenure is 12 to 18 months. So you're in the business for that period of time and you are literally their executive. So even though you might not be there full time, you are fully holding the rights of that executive position. So me as the COO for more than one company at a time, I'm actually that company's COO with people reporting to me, signing rights, all of those types of authorities. For all intents and purposes, I am their COO. I just happen to be doing that 2 days a week for them. And I'm also responsible for another company for another 2 days a week. So generally speaking, that's what I find the difference is that consulting often is about advising and giving that particular outcome, that deliverable, and then they are out of the picture. Whereas with a fractional engagement, it's a longer term, all in for a particular phase of the company. And we will talk about phasing a little bit later because it's actually a really important part of fractional work. So that's generally the difference between all of them. And I think there's nothing wrong with each one of those models, but they all have a different purpose and a different outcome. So hopefully that clarifies that.